Hey Irene, nice to see you. Helen, it was a great trip, thank you. All over the place. Hey Shona, hey Denise. Yeah, it's good to be back as well. It was a really good break. Bunch of driving, a lot of driving, but all over the place, seeing friends. It was a really great trip. So yeah, Dot, nice to see you. Hope all of you guys are doing good. Hey Zoe, nice to see you. Or Zoe. Sometimes I've heard Zoe and Zoe. I'll say Zoe unless you tell me different. Yeah, it was a great vacation. It was really, really great. Being by the water and just decompressing and all that was really great. Thanks, Lorna. Nice to see you too. Yeah, it was awesome. It was just awesome. So, no complaints. Hey, John. Nice in Ireland. Awesome. Well, thank you, everybody. All right, I guess I will get going because you're here and I'm here, so we might as well start. All right. I'll start off with the secret part, which is a relatively new song. So I guess these are, a bunch of these songs are going to be next album songs. So, next after next. Hey Peggy, everything's good? Yep, I've been out already. And hey Joe, nice to see you. All right, everybody's rolling in. Very, very cool. All right. Used to being only friends, so it's not hard to pretend that I don't care when we're apart. But when I sit so close to you, oh, it's all that I can do to still my hidden racing heart. But now over a drink, I was too buzzed to really think straight, and I guess I accidentally dropped my guard. Did I say the secret part out loud? Did I say the secret part out loud? Your face was shaded with surprise, so I slipped on my disguise and tried to play it as a joke. But you shot back, it wasn't funny, and it took the wind right from me as you stood to get your coat. And with a tongue so heavy and scared I ruined everything, I let on that I meant just what I spoke. Did I say the secret part out loud? Did I say the secret part out loud? And just like that, the spell was broken, and you sat back down and lightly carried on, saying, well, since it's all out in the open, tell me, why did it ever take you so damn long? Did I say the secret part out loud? Did I say the secret part out loud? And did we say the secret part out loud? Did we say the secret part out loud. Oh, thank you, everybody. Nice to see old and new. A bunch of new faces here. Hey, Valerie. Teresa, nice to see you. And Lyson Ring, Oksana, maybe those are switched. Oksana, hi. Heidi, thank you so much. And Simone, nice to see you. And I have a couple past. Zenitha, nice to see you. And Munsha, all right. New faces, old faces. It's all great. All right, great. I'm going to do a song that I wrote. I've only played it, I think, once on this stream because I've been away so much. But I wrote it just this summer. Donna and Diana, nice to see you. Thank you so much. And so this is a song inspired by a story that my uncle told me, who was in the American military in Korea and Vietnam. He flew a medical evacuation helicopter. So this got me thinking, and the idea for this song has been like kicking around in my head for a couple of years, and I finally got it done. So this is Rescue Me. Thank you, Peter. All right, here we go. Baby, don't be too mad, 'cause I took the best care that I could. But the tripwire was hidden and the blast knocked me over real good. Now I can't budge my body and there's thunder in my ears, but we've always had magic, so I know that you hear me. Oh, rescue me. Oh, 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 rescue me. No, the medics won't see me unmoving in all of this mud. And each beat of my desperate heart spills out more of my blood. Can you will me the power so these numb legs will move, and I'll crawl to the clearing and they'll fly me to you. Oh, rescue me. Oh, rescue me. Though you're 10,000 miles away from me, I can feel your hand run through my hair, and the warmth of you lying beside, like I'm already there. There's a sweltering breeze swirling over my filthy fatigues. Think it must be the wash of the chopper as it skims past the trees. Guess they'll pick me up soon, give me morphine to sleep. Why don't you go to bed and we'll meet in our dreams. Oh, rescue me. Oh, rescue me. Oh, rescue me. Oh, rescue me. Thanks, everybody. Ada, nice to see you. Thanks to everyone checking in. Yeah, you got it. John, yeah, you got it. I'm glad it's a good thing. I'm glad to bust that guitar out. That's definitely the way to do it. Yeah, that's I think that was a special song. It's like it just had to percolate for a few years in my mind to make it happen. And it wasn't exactly what I was gonna do, but you know, I think I'm happy with the way it came out. John, the biggest thing I'm glad that you're back on guitar, and for anybody else who's playing, my number one tip for anybody, and this is coming from me and my personal experience, is leave your guitar out. Don't put it in the case. Don't put it in the closet. My guitars get kind of beat up because they're out and they get humidified and dehumidified and all that stuff. But I think it's just the way to do it, because then you see it and you pick it up and you play it and you have fun with it, as opposed to getting it out of the closet and schlepping it and tuning it up and all that, and then you wind up never getting into it. Yeah, but anyway, thanks. Thank you, Karen and Denise. I've had this one for a little while, I think, but yeah, I don't. Maybe I swapped it off guitars. Could be, but all right, here we go. All right, I'll do one more. Actually, a couple slower songs. Slowish, not too slow. Anyway, I'm gonna do "Alive Again," which, if you've been tuning in for a little while, is a sequel to another song, where I wrote it a few years ago, and I didn't like where it left the main character, so I gave him a second chance at love. So this is "Alive Again." I thought my days of love were through. I never dreamt I'd be so lucky, till the night when I met you. And those old feelings all came flowing out again. I haven't hoped for something special since I can't remember when I'm alive again. When I'd almost given up, I'm alive again. Yeah. Sometimes at night she visits me, and I don't know if it's a comfort or I'm frightened to be free. But I don't feel her near as often as before, and still it's not like I don't miss her, but right now I need you more. I'm alive again. When I'd almost given up, I'm alive again, yeah. I'm alive again. When I'd almost given up, I'm alive again, yeah. Looks like I have just one more shot, and while it might be out of character, I'll give it all I got, so we can make this into something really fine. And now I'll fight for each tomorrow. I'm not wasting no more time. I'm alive again. When I'd almost given up, I'm alive again, yeah. I'm alive again. When I'd almost given up, I'm alive again, yeah. I'm alive again. When I'd almost given up, I'm alive again, yeah. All right, thank you, everyone. Carolyn, nice to see you. Hey, Beverly. And Maria, just Maria. Duh. How's it going? Hey, Karen, everything's great. Yeah, I had a great time away. I was mostly up in Massachusetts, a little bit on Rhode Island. I zipped up to mid upstate New York yesterday for briefly, but now I'm back now. So yeah, thank you, everybody. I'll do one more original, and then I'll mix it up with a cover. Old cover. I guess it's all relative, how old it is. I'm going to do like the first time, kind of New York, back in New York, so I think of this as a very New York song, because I imagine it taking place in a Greenwich Village cafe. So, like the first time. I was running late as always when I ducked in our cafe and searched the room for your familiar face. And perhaps it was just shadows leading me to strain for light. But when I spied you, how it caught me by surprise. Like the first time, my heart leapt like the first time. The first time I knew that you would be mine. Then my mind flashed back to how I used to see you in those days, when everything you did was a delight. Though I've taken you for granted, I'm enchanted once again. Like a miracle, the scales fell from my eyes. Like the first time, my heart leapt like the first time. The first time I knew that you would be mine. So I rushed across the room to you and took your hands in mine. We talked the night like dawning lovers do. How a simple trick of light could help me see you as you are, and to feel like I did when our love was new. Like the first time, my heart leapt like the first time. The first time I knew that you would be mine. Like the first time, my heart leapt like the first time. The first time I knew that you would be mine. All right, thank you. Nice to see you. Checking in, Suzanne and Laura and I think Christine and Charlotte. Awesome. I want to know whether John Frampton's related to Peter Frampton too. With that, I imagine that talk box if you're a guitarist. Yeah. This week, Lorna is "Better Days Will Come." Better Days Will Come T-shirt. It's kind of like a tree, and I don't know which way to go. There we go. It's all mirrored for me. Tree and Better Days Will Come. I don't know. It's just a fun shirt. I guess I should probably get some more to rotate in. But all right. I'm gonna switch up my tuning, and we will do. I'll hit you with an old cover. Thanks so much. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, it's really nice to get together and play. Things have been so sort of up and down this summer for a variety of reasons. I don't mean necessarily up and down. I guess it just means erratic in and out of town, and most of it's for good reasons. But it's yeah. Hey Dale, nice to see you. See if you can guess what this is before the chorus. As I walk this land of broken dreams. I have visions of many things, but happiness is just an illusion filled with sadness and confusion. What becomes of the broken-hearted who has love that's now departed? I know I've got to find some kind of peace of mind, maybe. The roots of love grow all around, but for me they come tumbling down. Every day heartaches grow a little bit stronger. I can't stand this pain much longer. I walk in shadows, searching for light. Cold and alone, no comfort in sight. Hoping and praying for someone who cares. Always moving and going nowhere. What becomes of the broken-hearted who has love that's now departed? I know I've got to find some kind of peace of mind, maybe. I'm searching though I don't succeed. For someone's love there's a growing need. All is lost, there's no place for beginning. All that's left is an unhappy ending. What becomes of the broken-hearted who has love that's now departed? I know I've got to find some kind of peace of mind. I'll be searching everywhere just to find someone who cares. I'll be looking every day. I know I'm gonna find a way. Thanks, that's funny. I forget all the ad-libbing at the end of that song, so it's slightly shorter than the other one, but yeah, I love that song, and it's cool because I like it a lot. Maybe it's a little bit behind the scenes, but it's the chorus and the verses are usually in different keys. It goes up a step for the choruses, which is such a crazy thing, and it all works. So yeah. All right, thanks, Gina. All right, we'll pick it up. Well, I started this a bit too late, and I can't help thinking about my fate and the fame and fortune that should be my due. Flying private with my backing band to the thousands of adoring fans chanting for me every night, but instead I've got you. Oh, instead I've got you. Forget all the glory. I've got you to hear out my story and remind me of the riches I can't see. Instead I've got you to give all my art to. I've got you to open my heart to as I think of how much more I really need. I'd sell out my songs for heaps of cash, buy a new Ferrari every crash in the tabloids when the hackers steal my nudes. I'd have groupies backstage every night and an entourage to say I'm right every time I speak my mind, but instead I've got you. Oh, instead I've got you. Forget all the glory. I've got you to hear out my story and remind me of the riches I can't see. Instead I've got you to give all my art to. I've got you to open my heart to as I think of how much more I really need. I'd have no one who could really hear and can understand my hopes and fears, and has been around to know when I sing true. I'd be worth only what I could spend in a crowd, but without these new friends, I'd be sorry and alone. But instead I've got you. Oh, instead I got you. Forget all the glory. I've got you to hear out my story and remind me of the riches I can't see. Instead I've got you to give all my art to. I've got you to open my heart to, as I think of how much more I really need. Oh, to think there's not much more I really need. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks so much. It's just a fun song. You know, it's one of probably the quickest songs I've written, because it's just, you know, it's a little bit of a lark, but I'm happy with it. You know, it makes me happy, it makes other people happy, so really, like, what else can you ask for? So yeah. All right, I've got a song about drugs in a bad way. I guess there are some songs about, you know, thinking back to like, what's that, White Rabbit, I guess, these sort of 60s songs that are sort of like drugs good, mind expanding, and I don't have a problem with that, you know, it's a free country or world or whatever, if that works for you, but sometimes it doesn't work, so this is the, I guess, the sort of the dark side of that. She says it's just a habit, like the way some people go out to a bar. But I keep Narcan in my jacket, 'cause I never know when she might fall too far. Now my family says to leave her, 'cause she'll never love me best, but it's too hard. I still believe. I still believe. When she's well, she's like an angel, and we're happy till her hunger takes its hold. Then she runs back to her danger, like a deer who gallops blindly across the road. But I know she's in there somewhere, so I'll hold her close and warm her from the cold. I still believe. I still believe. Last night I had my same dream of the summer we were 16 and so alive. She was swimming in a cool stream with her freckles and her clear and joyful eyes. And she called out to me, baby, can you help me try to clean up one last time? I still believe. 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 All right, thank you, everyone. Thanks so much, everybody. Yeah, that's definitely a difficult subject. It took me a while to figure out, how I wanted to express that. You might or might not know that in a previous life, I was a public defender, so I was a lawyer who represented people charged with crimes in the Bronx. So I've been around a lot of issues of drugs and stuff like that for a long time. But I think the universal thing of having someone to believe in you, and I think the rub on that song is, is the main person, are they being a good and faithful partner, or are they gullible and it's kind of the writing on the wall and it's never going to work out anyway, but they just can't help themselves. So I think you could go either way on that one. I mean, I know which way I'd prefer to see it, but in reality, it's a tough situation, but I guess the theme is, I think there's always hope. All right. Can you tell? Once, when I was young, I stood beneath the blazing sun and gently felt the thin electric fence. The current shot through me like fire and caused my hand to seize the wire. And for a moment, time held in suspense. And these days I'm still scared to touch for fear of holding on too much to anything that might turn into love. Can you tell that this is something I don't do so well? That every other time I flew, I fell. I've run from every love I had before, but I don't wanna feel that way no more. When you said to me what you thought you and I could be, if I could just get out of my own way, I tore right through the minibar, just trying to still my dizzy heart and tell myself that this time I would stay. I'm spinning on this motel bed, these metal sparks flash through my head, so hold me just like everything's okay. Can you tell that this is something I don't do so well? That every other time I flew, I fell. I've run from every love I had before, but I don't wanna feel that way no more. that this is something I don't do so well, that every other time I flew I fell. I've run from every love I had before, but I don't wanna feel that way no more. Thanks, everybody. Hey, Sarah, nice to see you. And yeah, good, John. I'm glad to be a background for that, for that or whatever. And Shona, I'm so glad. Awesome. Let's play a song from They Shared the Work. Awesome. That's great. That's very, very cool. I'll pop it up there in case I can't tell what people see, or I know some people are on phones, so comments go past and you never see them again. But yeah, I think that's a fun one. That one I'm recording a lot now, and there's some fun vocal stuff in there between me and the woman who's doing backup, my friend Sophie, and it's all coming together. It's really cool. That one I think is going to be a real standout. So I'm super psyched about that one. All right, I will do. Let's see, do another original and then another cover, also a little bit older today. But I guess that's just where I'm thinking, or just what I went to. So yeah. I have lived my days composed in ways to guard me against harm. I was never one who's overcome, seduced by passion's charms. I wanna feel love's warmth on my face, but I'm scared to be burnt by the flame. If you're my friend, you'll bind me to the mast, you'll tie the rope so strong to save me from her song. Stay true till all the danger's past. Don't let me feel so much to lose myself in love. I have kept control, but don't feel whole, alone upon my path. I am torn between my safe routine and risking all I have. If I'm straining, don't you set me free. Wrap me tighter, keep me from the sea. If you're my friend, you'll bind me to the mast, you'll tie the rope so strong to save me from her song. Stay true till all the danger's past. Don't let me feel so much to lose myself in love. Do I turn back now? May love allow me ever to return. Will I change my mind after I find what all the pain is worth? Should you hear me cry, I got it wrong? In the arms of love is where I belong. If you're my friend, you'll bind me to the mast, you'll tie the rope so strong to save me from her song. Stay true till all the danger's past. Don't let me feel so much to lose myself in love. So I'm recording that one now, and one of the cool things about that one is it's I'm doing the version I'm doing is much more piano based in the recording, just for a change. You know, everything's on guitar. I write everything on guitar, whatever. So it was just a nice change up. So yeah. So thank you, Laura, Anya. Nice to see you, and Peggy, Lorna, and Laura, and Shona, and Beverly, and Suzanne. So glad. And Louise. Yeah, you're a little late, but that's okay. We still got good 20 minutes or so of few things. Although I've kind of gone through this a little faster than I thought I would. So hopefully 4 songs in 20 minutes. If not, I'll tack one on. Something like that. All right. Here's another old one. Baby, do you understand me now? Sometimes I feel a little mad. But don't you know that no one alive can always be an angel? When things go wrong, I seem to be bad. Oh, I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. Baby, sometimes I'm so carefree with joy that's hard to hide. And sometimes it seems that all I have to do is worry, and then you're bound to see my other side. Oh, I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. If I seem edgy, I want you to know that I never mean to take it out on you. Life has its problems, and I get my share, and that's one thing I never mean to do, 'cause I love you. Oh baby, I'm just human, and I got thoughts like any other one. Sometimes I find myself alone regretting some foolish things I shouldn't have done. Oh, I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. Oh, I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. Thanks. I haven't done that one in a long time, but I like it. Somebody checked in. Trish just checked in. Hey, nice to see you. Somebody had a comment. Oh yeah, this is yeah, no worries, Helen. It's you can write, you can not write, you can upvote, you can not upvote. You know, it's nice to have a community and stuff like that. So hey, Data, nice for checking in as well. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna tune down and I got 3 more in a lower tuning. And yeah, thank you, Nancy. Yeah, that's a fun one. It's there's the Animals version, and then there's the Nina Simone version. What happened here? There we go. Which are both very very different. You know, hers is a little more sort of anguished. It's really a great song. Their version is a little more like frenzied. But I think they both kind of encapsulate that same thought, which I don't know of it in a lot of other songs. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Though I appreciate it. It's great to be playing for you again. I was thinking about the previous song that I did on "Bind Me to the Mast." It's a little bit of a jump there if you haven't been singing for a few weeks. So it's like kind of a funny thing. to be like, all right, I got to get in the rhythm of this, make everything happen. So, all right, smoke 'em. Here we go. Seems our love is everybody's business, and this town don't hand out much forgiveness. Yeah, I caused her heart to break, and I own all my mistakes, but we'll never hold our heads high in this place. So smoke 'em if you got 'em. It's a long ride to the bottom. Let's drive till we're forgotten. Then we'll start a brand new day. Just roll 'em up and smoke 'em till this Mustang's beaten broken. Let's sing long to Dwight Yoakam till our tears have dried away. Once I swore I'd be with her forever, though I knew you and I belong together. Oh, for years you know I tried, but that fire burned inside and unleashed that telltale truth I couldn't hide. So smoke 'em if you got 'em. It's a long ride to the bottom. Let's drive till we're forgotten. Then we'll start a brand new day. Just roll 'em up and smoke 'em till this Mustang's beaten broken. Let's sing long to Dwight Yoakam till our tears have dried away. Babe, take the wheel until the sun's rising. Aim that hood straight out at the horizon, and we'll see where this road goes. We can stop where no one knows, and we'll live the way we should have long ago. So smoke 'em if you got 'em. It's a long ride to the bottom. Let's drive till we're forgotten. Then we'll start a brand new day. Just roll 'em up and smoke 'em till this Mustang's beaten broken. Let's sing long to Dwight Yoakam till our tears have dried away. Thanks, everybody. Denise, yes, I could do strong black coffee. No problemo. I will tack that on at the end. Let me make sure I know where it's at. Let me just grabbing it out of here. Make sure I have it up. Great. Yep, I will put that in at the end. No problem. And I saw one. One of that comment is thinking about that. This comment here, angry face, was a mistake. You know, it's like 10 years ago, that would be a bizarre thing to say to somebody. Sorry, angry face was a mistake. But, now it makes total sense. It's just the idea that once upon a time, how would you make it? I like that. Something about that tickles me, that you could make an angry face by mistake. But obviously you're not actually making it, you're just clicking it. But it's, I like that. It's a pretty funny thing to think about. I wouldn't base a song around it or anything like that, because I tend not to do stuff that's like too temporal. So, I'd like people to be able to hear something in, 30 years or whatever, and still identify with it. Who knows what they'll be doing by then. But yeah. All right. Did I also sing that faster? Carolyn asks. It's possible. Maybe not a lot faster, but it's possible. I don't know. I'd have to go back to the album. I don't know. It's on this one, so I don't actually know. I'd have to listen to it again. I wind up not listening to my music after I record it. So, by the way, these are up. These two and other stuff is up at my website, jordancopelandmusic.com. If you want to buy something, it's pretty cheap. The shipping to Europe is annoying. It's like $15 or $16 now. It's like, that's just what the shipping is, which is really lame. But I'll sign it and you'll get something if you want it. But if not, if you're happy to listen here or on Spotify or Apple Music, that's cool too. No problem. All right. Well, I knew that you were restless, but I didn't think you'd leave. And I swallowed my suspicion, 'cause I was too scared to believe. Then every night you stayed away, I cried myself to sleep. So you being gone cut me real deep. But I guess he didn't please you, so you're turning back around. Will you fly back to my side as fast as Greyhound will allow? And every day I'll pray your wandering eye turns back to me, and we'll live on just as happy as can be. I dreamt I saw you walk in our door, and we picked up right from before. You don't need to tell me what you did and who you met. The less I know, the better, so I have less to forget. 'Cause having only part of you beats being here alone. So you don't have to love me, just come home. Now I've given all I have, but seems it's not enough for you. So I'll tell myself you've changed your mind, and this time you'll be true. If the sword I see above my head grows all too much to bear, then I'll close my eyes pretending it's not there. But if I don't lock the gates that I've constructed in my mind, and my thoughts escape and run across the meadow free and wild, till I round them up I'll feel just like my heart's about to explode. 'Cause I'll know I'm only waiting till you go. I dreamt I saw you walk in our door, and we picked up right from before. You don't need to tell me what you did and who you met. The less I know, the better, so I have less to forget. 'Cause having only part of you beats being here alone. So you don't have to love me, just come home. No, you don't have to love me, just come home. All right, I saw a couple that went past, so I think Ken and Louise like this one. Let's see. Oh, I guess I can't put up two at once. Yeah, and the story behind it, this song is it almost didn't make the album. I was like, I don't know, and I don't know if it's going to be too much of a bummer. I don't know if people are going to want to hear it. And I wound up putting it on, being a little bit ambivalent about it, and it's been like, I think it's the song that I think most people connect with. Some people connect with it negatively, being like, oh, what's wrong with you? But I think most people who've been through life, they understand, like, you can't always, the heart wants what the heart wants, and you can't always control it. I've got a whole video explaining that on, if you go to jordancopelandmusic.com and sign up, I'll send it to you. And there was another one that went past that, So Glad Data, and everybody loves it. All right, so I can't pick people out. And then Shona asks, do you use a pick or just your fingers? And the answer is I use both. So I play with a pick, but then I will also use my fingers. So it's called hybrid picking. I would say probably the main, Richard Thompson plays that way. I think Mark Knopfler plays that way. A bunch of Nashville guys play that way, or, all these guys. And I'm not that proficient or whatever, but it gives me, so I don't know how well you can see, but I'm kind of like, it just, it doesn't, it just seems like too much of a headache to keep, depending on the song, putting down my pick and picking it up. So I just, that's how I got used to playing. And now it's sometimes fingers and sometimes pick, and it's not always conscious. So I'll just be playing. The upper strings, the higher notes being on the fingers. It has a slight textural difference. The lower ones are a little sharper, if you can hear that. I don't know if you can hear that over Facebook. And then these ones are a little softer because I'm not using my nails. I just use my fingers for that one. We're going to go a little late today, and that's okay. We've got 2 songs to go. We're going to do Malena and then Strong Black Coffee, and then yeah. Louise Dilliard, nice to see you. All right, I'll do Malena, and then Strong Black Coffee, and then I think that'll do it. And then I've got a couple dogs that have been patiently waiting. So I'll take them out in a sec. She's paid to dance with a man for $1. As I sit at the upright and bang out the tune. But over the shoulder of a lonely guy, she might give me a wink with a pink painted eye, and I'll daydream of taking her miles away from this second-rate saloon. Oh girl, come sit right here by my piano, 'cause my heart's always under your shadow. Malena, someday we'll ride out of this town together, but until then it feels like forever. Malena. She flirts at the bar with some backcountry trapper. I'm distracted and hack up some popular song, and I can't help from hoping she's thinking of me. So I slip in some Chopin that only she hears, to remind her there's somewhere much finer outside here where both of us belong. Oh girl, come sit right here by my piano, 'cause my heart's always under your shadow. Malena, someday we'll ride out of this town together, but until then it feels like forever. Malena. Sun up, the last drunk will stumble his way to the street. As the barkeep starts sweeping the sawdust, she'll pull up her seat, and she'll longingly linger beside. I'm so carefree, my fingers now fly, 'cause I never imagined the melody could be so sweet. Oh girl, come sit right here by my piano, 'cause my heart's always under your shadow. Malena, someday we'll ride out of this town together, but until then it feels like forever. Malena, Malena. Okay, well, I think that's going to do it for Sunday. I'm going to tune up one sec. I'll do one more song by request, and then I think we'll all go about our business. But it's been really great, everybody coming out. Really great to have you here, and great to have an excuse to play and sing. So I'm so happy you guys elected to spend your Sunday afternoon or evening with me. Really, really nice. Nice to... What's up with this? Nice to whip out some songs, and the batch today. I like the batch today. I don't know what that's about. I must have, for whatever reason, it's everything has clicked today. Yeah, way wonky. I normally arrange songs. I arrange them so that way I have to do minimal tuning in between. So I'll do batches. I'll do 5 songs with a capo in a certain position, and then 3 songs with a capo in a different position, and then like 3 songs with it tuned down, so I don't have to do too much of this. But I guess if you don't mind me talking, I guess it all works out. But the first song with it in a new tuning is never quite there, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna worry about it. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome, Louise, Dot, Laura, Denise, and Lorna, and Helen, Suzanne. Where is that feedback coming from? I don't know if you hear it. Hopefully you don't hear it. I've been all across this country and met so many girls who can sweetly seduce with cheap charm. But the first time I found you and you laid it all down, left me breathless and all but disarmed. I've grown used to those women with their saccharine style, who conceal all their thoughts with a smile. You were such a straight shooter with no cards up your sleeve, called me out when I stepped out of line. I need someone to keep me grounded, not one who's trying hard to please. You're like strong black coffee on an overnight drive. You're so real, and you're just what I need. When I gambled in love, any angle I'd play, but you dealt me the fairest of deals. Now you're keeping me honest, telling right to my face when I'm not all the man I should be. There are no tells I have to search for to show me how you really feel. real. You're like strong black coffee on an overnight drive. You're so real, you're just what I need. On the highways I've traveled, you could stop every mile and not find someone tied to the truth. But now, fortune's allowed me such a genuine love. There's no bluffing now when I'm with you. I think I'll stand up from the table, as Lady Luck has smiled on me. You're like strong black coffee on an overnight drive. You're so real, you're just what I need. All right, I think that'll do it. So anyway, thank you everybody. Nice to see all of you guys coming out. And yeah, I'll put this up. I'll put the set list on Facebook and I'll put it on YouTube, which might have better quality or might not. I actually just don't know anymore. But yeah, thanks so much for coming out. Hopefully things will be a little bit more consistent. And I got to send out more emails. I just haven't been sending emails because I've just been like, my weeks have been swamped, or I'm like with family or friends or whatever, so I haven't been doing it. But it's been like every other week or every third week. But I'll get more out there as stuff's going on. So yeah. Anyway, so bye, Suzanne and Nancy. You're so welcome. Carolyn, great to see you. Diana, great to see you. Denise, bye bye, and Anya, bitte. See you next week. Absolutely. I think I'll probably be an acoustic next week. I think I'm going to be out of town, but I think I'm going to be able to play. So I'll probably be outside in acoustic. And Lorna and Louise, and I know other people have flown past, Shona and Helen. And yeah. All right, y'all. I'll see you when I see you. I think that'll do it. All right. Take care, and I'll see you soon. All right. See you, Karen. See you next week. All right, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.